We get to another developing story now, and a story that we also has been breaking the last couple of hours, and it's based on a statement that was issued by the John Mahama transition team, and Felix Kwakye Ofosu is on the line. He penned that particular statement, and it's clear in there that the payments that are currently happening, the recruitments that they say is happening, last-minute transfers, all of that will be reversed if it's not subjected to the joint transition team's consideration. Felix, thanks for your time here on PMX. Can you explain the basis for this position articulated in this statement that was issued a couple of hours back?
Well, Evan, thank you. Since day one of the transition process, since the very first day the joint transition team met, we have remonstrated with the government over widespread reports of rushed recruitments, very significant payments, promotions, transfers, and other such activities. We have expressed deep concern about the impact of these activities on government's fiscal position, barely 3 weeks to the exit of the government. We have also said that, bearing in mind that there's already precedence from the past, where the current government, when it was preparing to take over, insisted that such activities in all departments and agencies and ministries should be carried out with the express consent of the incoming government. We express concern that this principle, this position is not being adhered to. On the first day of the transition team meeting, the joint transition team meeting, when this was raised, a date was fixed, which was last Friday, to address the matter comprehensively. In addition to that, in fact, it was the Attorney General who in the meeting proposed, and this was accepted, that a committee, specifically the Government Machinery Committee, be made to take charge of this matter with a view to addressing the concerns that we have raised. On the second day, the matter was raised again, and we walked away from the meeting with the impression that the concerns we had raised were going to be addressed, and that these appointments, these recruitments, these significant payments being done on our blind side were going to be tabled for consideration, at least at the level of the co-chairpersons, so that we can have insight into what exactly is happening. Because even it is the incoming government, in other words, the John Mahama administration, which in barely 3 weeks will be taken over, that will bear the brunt of these recruitments. All the payments that would arise out of these recruitments in terms of salaries and other conditions of service would be borne by that government. Now, it does not make sense to me to saddle an incoming government with such financial responsibility when these actions do not necessarily align with the priorities of this government.